Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Derek,
And Lizzy.
and we are back with the Board Game Spotlight Game Night Live. What are we doing tonight?
We are going to be playing Mind Management.
Mind Management from Off the Page Games, designed by Jay Cormier and Senfun Lim.
Yep.
This is based on the graphic novel by Matt Kint. I think that's how you say his name. It's like Kindt? Kind? I don't know. But anyways, if you're familiar with the graphic novel, this game exists inside the world of Mind Management.
Or if you're not familiar with the graphic novel, it is an excellent hidden movement game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be really cool. I think what's going to happen is, what I'm hoping is going to happen, is that people will be excited from both sides. Board gamers will go check out the graphic novel, and then people that love the graphic novel will check out the board game. So you get like this perfect mesh between both worlds, right? And I'm really excited. This is a fantastic hidden movement game. I mean, if you go look at the campaign page, you can find a link in the description somewhere around us. But I mean, Rahdo's raving about it. Tantrum House, Man vs. Meeple. I mean,
I love
it. Lizzy is raving about this game, so y'all know it's the real deal.
It's oh, we'll talk about it at the end. I don't want to say too much.
That's true. But anyways, let's go ahead and get down into this. I see a lot of people hanging out with us. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We're excited. We're doing this new thing where we're only streaming to YouTube for a number of different reasons. But the number one reason is the fact that the low latency helps with the lag. And the quality is just so much better. Facebook was killing the quality of the video.
The videos just look so sad.
So we miss y'all. Please come over from Facebook to YouTube. Subscribe, like, hang out with us.
And
we're super happy you're here.
We'll find some new people on YouTube that want to come join our little community and talk to us here.
That's true. And hopefully you might be a backer. Thanks for being here tonight.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy the playthrough if you're watching this live or after the fact. We're excited. I think Jay is here in the comments. So, of course, Jay will be here, probably yelling at me, telling me everything I'm doing wrong.
I don't know. I've won every game we played so far, so that means Derek is, like, ready for his turn to win, and I'm just like, no.
I've gotten closer each play.
That's true.
Oh, man. I keep getting better. Okay, so what you see are, these are not final. In fact, these are not even this is prototype, so nothing is final. We brought these out so that we can show Mayhem tokens. Essentially, no player, rogue agents, or the recruiter,
or the
immortals can move through this area.
Mayhem.
Okay, Mayhem. So we made this so it's very easy to see where the cuts are.
Yes.
So the first thing we're going to do is Lizzy is going to choose.
Board,
oh yeah,
so
I'll let you talk through your stuff.
I've laid out the Mayhem on the board so that I can remember I can't go through it. And I'm going to make a 1 somewhere on the board. So I will go ahead and do that. I'm not going to be showing you my board anymore though, because you guys are going to be playing along with Derek, trying to figure out where I'm going.
That's true. That's actually true. Everybody at home, this is a 1 to 5 player game. I mean, 2 to 5 player game. If you're watching this video, y'all can help me. I will watch the comments. If you guys want to throw in like, hey, I think you should go, north, south, east, west, use directions, whatever you want. So Lizzy has made her first area, right? Your first mark on the map. Now the next thing, go ahead.
Now I have these cards, so these coincide with all the different symbols on the board, the suggested graffiti, the observation monk. I'm going to draw 3 of them.
Okay.
So these are my 3 that I'm going to be trying to move around the board to collect. So I'm going to do 1 at a time. There are 5 of every type of symbol on the board. So I'm going to go ahead and circle all of them on my thing so that when I move through them, I can mark them off. And so I'm trying to collect all of them.
Nice. While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and just chat. Jay, thanks for being here. Thanks for helping me out. We all know I need it. I see Josh is here and Molten Meeple. I'm guessing that's Josh and Heather, potentially Swartz. Karen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Sorry to hear about your loss. And we're thankful that you're here spending time with us tonight. Hopefully you'll have a good time watching. And if y'all have seen this game, let us know what you think. If you've read the graphic novel, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
I love the aesthetic and what the game is about. By the way, they're like 91% away. They're 91% funded. They're so close to being funded. Super stoked for Jay and what he's been able to do. But essentially, mind management. So while Lizzy's doing this, it is a psychic espionage game. It is designed, again, like we said, by Jay and Sen. and it is the art is done by the award-winning illustrator and New York Times bestseller Matt Kent. So that's pretty darn cool. It is a hidden movement game, and if I am not mistaken, it is the first hidden movement legacy type game. There is this thing called the shift system, in which if you're a losing team would get some extra things for their next game while they're playing this campaign, scenario-driven stuff out. And I think it's the first time that Game Trace has done a legacy game, or at least like this system. I think that's pretty cool. And the biggest thing for me is the fact that the game plays in under an hour, which to me is just super. It's just super. I like that a game can play under 60 minutes, especially with what you're getting here with the depth and the strategy between players and this cat and mouse type situation. So, all right, have you found everything? Are you missing one? What's going on over here?
I found everything, but those mayhem tokens just really mess everything up.
I know.
Okay.
Look, I need them. I mean, they're gonna mess me up too, but I really need that mayhem.
Okay.
Now, the goal of the game, there are 2 ways that Lizzy can win the game.
So I am trying to recruit.
Recruit.
I'm trying to recruit all of these people. So there are.
There's 12 of them.
Yeah.
I think there's 12. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So I'm trying to collect all of those.
Okay.
And I can do that in 2 ways. So say umbrellas were mine. I would move into a square with an umbrella. So I have those circled on my board. When I run into them, I'll cross them off. And then at certain points during the game, I'll say I've collected so many people.
Right.
I've
Each round,
so many
it's
people.
2 phases.
Mm-hmm.
When we hit these red stop marks, Lizzy will have to say, "I've recruited 2 people," or 2 recruits this round. That tells me, number one, how close she is to winning off recruitment, but also I can look at the board and think about like where she might be moving to, especially if I've been able to kind of piece together what she's trying to recruit. So that's kind of like the paper trail.
Yep.
And then the other thing is you could just last to 16. So you would win if I can't find you before then.
So the other way is I have these immortals that are on the board. So Derek is going to reveal 2 cards. So we have the Wish Fountain and
the Wish Fountain and the Observation
Monks. Oh wait,
Monks.
I should have placed these out first, right?
You should have.
Yes, I believe I should have. Because now I could literally just place them on the right spot.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Yeah,
shuffle
place your immortals out.
Okay.
Talk about your immortals real quick.
So these immortals are going to help me with recruitment. I can place them anywhere on the board as long as they are not touching the outside to start with. So I'm going to place them here. And then on my turn, I can move them. So I'm trying not to cover up anything too much. But on my turn, I can move one of them in any direction, including diagonal. I personally cannot move diagonally. I have to move orthogonally.
So you've got the Idea Garden.
Okay.
And you have...
Ooh.
That would be
Subversion
the
Bookstore.
Subversion Bookstore.
So on my turn, as I move them, I can move one, or I can move a second one if I place out one of these tokens telling Derek where I've been.
Right.
But if I get to a point where I have both of them on a spot where
they match.
Yep.
And they match
I
this.
can recruit.
Yep, you can get a
So an extra one, but then that's telling Derek, he knows that those ones aren't out there.
Right.
We'll go up to say, okay, the Observation Books, or is it
Subversion
Bookstore?
Bookstore.
Okay, I've gotten that one. And then a new card will come out.
Yep.
And so it's chipping away all the places that I have.
Essentially what it's doing is telling me what you have. The more you do this, the more of these I will collect.
What he knows and helping
exactly.
him and...
I'll be able to say, okay, I've seen half this deck, and I've seen you recruit things.
So
I know that you probably have the Thought Courier, or maybe you have the bus, the Dream Bus. So the more you do this, the better it is for you, but the better it is for me. It works both ways.
I can get recruits quickly, but I'm also giving him a lot of information, which is going to let him take away more of the ones that
The other thing that we have on the game are Mind Slips. Lizzy has a Mind Slip token.
That I start with?
She starts with one, and I have one on the board, which I think was right here. And I get to place that on the board, and essentially Lizzy, at any time, if she has gone through this area, can say that she's going to use her Mind Slip, and her Mind Slip is equal to one of these characters. So Lizzy's playing as the admin. And this allows her to move from her current location. Let's say she was here, or maybe you were here. You could move 2 spaces in any direction,
essentially, I'm
but not
skipping
going through
one
mayhem.
spot.
Yeah.
So if this was round 7, I would have a 7 here on my board. And then I could use a Mind Slip, move to here. I don't have to place anything, so I'm leaving this one blank and open.
Right.
And I put the 8 here.
Can also let you go over areas that you have already passed through, because that's important, and we need to talk about this.
Yes.
The recruiter cannot move into a space that they have been in before.
Mm-hmm.
So the recruiter has to play this puzzle game of making a path,
Mm-hmm.
number one, that does not go through mayhem tokens, and number two, cannot go back into a space that they've already entered.
Mm-hmm.
So you have this really, really tough job of essentially playing a puzzle game while trying to escape me.
It's true.
So that's what we have there. I am now going to place my the rogue agents, and each of the rogue agents has an asymmetric ability. I will talk about those when we get there. I also have a special ally. Number one, this game's amazing because it has a freaking Black Ops dolphin. Like, seriously? A Black Ops dolphin? That's fantastic.
He's too excited about that.
Of course I am. So I placed mine on the outside edges. So we're going to start one over here. And I'm going to have these placed actually face down so y'all can see them a lot better. And when they have activated, I will just flip them up so then you can't really see them on the board. We're going to put one over here by your mortal and then one over here. Awesome. So that's my setup. I've already got my rogue agents. I've got my actions.
So I need to go 2, 3, 4, 5 on my board, place those. So that's going to give me a good starting thing, and it's going to tell Derek when he feels recruited. And I am a little panicking. I don't know what to do.
Don't get AP now.
I know, I'm never AP, but all of a sudden I'm like, oh no!
All of a sudden you have like the most AP anywhere.
I really do. Try not to like make it so that you can see where I'm writing on the board. I'm like paranoid that he's gonna be like, oh, she's in the upper left hand corner. So obviously
I'm not gonna watch. No, I'm not gonna watch. I will play a clean game. I'm going to check on the comments and see what we have going on here. Awesome. Let's see here.
Okay.
Yep, so Jay was answering the question. Yes, it is the first time Game Trace has done a sealed package. It's very cool. Which, by the way, the sealed packages also come with a mini comic. I think that's really cool. I'm excited to see that. 30-day campaign. Yep. So close to funding. And I love you're not showing Lizzy's board. Now you can all play along with her. Yeah. We didn't want Lizzy's board to be shown because we thought it would be important for those of you who are watching at home to see if maybe, number one, at the end of the game, maybe you can follow along and maybe find the quadrant that you think Lizzy might be in. And number two, because maybe you can help me out because I might need it.
Also, we didn't want Derek to accidentally cheat.
It's true.
We know that Derek wouldn't accidentally cheat because
I mean, we're also seeing multiple screens though, so it's easy to kind of like see the bleed over. Yeah.
Having that issue.
It also helps that you're left-handed too.
It does help that I'm left-handed. I can keep it far away.
All right, so you're the first move. You've already made your 1 through 5 movement.
So I need to tell you that I have recruited.
How many recruitments?
I've recruited three people.
3 peeps.
3 peeps are on my side. They have seen the light and they are following me.
I don't think they've seen the light. I think you're the bad guy. Pretty sure you're the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Duh.
Well, there you have it. You just admitted that it's you.
Now that song getting stuck in my head.
Your fault.
Okay, and now you make your next movement.
Okay.
So you move, then I take a turn, then you take a turn, I take a turn.
You guys, where am I gonna go?
I don't know, but you need to make your move to 6. Yeah.
Sure.
I think so.
Okay, I think I've done it. By George. Okay, now I can move an immortal.
You may move an immortal. And they can move in any direction, of course not going over mayhem. And you can move a second immortal by placing a step token. Now the goal for me is to move and find the trail. That's my number one objective right now, is find the trail. And then from there, we will figure out what we have.
3 here.
You move that one there, number 3. Immortal number 3. I'm going to turn it this way so I can at least like read.
That's good. That's smart.
I mean, not that it matters much, but it also, you know.
I got you.
Okay, cool. So my turn. So we're gonna move Henry Lime. Henry Lime's going to move. Actually, first we're gonna take an action. The first action we're gonna do is we're gonna ask. Asking is one of the things that we can do on our turn. We name a feature in our current space. So I'm gonna say the Thought Courier, and the recruiter has to respond truthfully by playing a step token on a space with the feature. So in this case, the Thought Courier. If they have previously been there, or they simply say no. So, have you visited the Thought Courier? Ooh, she's thinking. We found a trail. I mean, out of 6 spaces, though, it's very likely that she's probably been to one of those, I'm hoping. Okay, so Lizzy has been to the Thought Courier down here in this area. This is a Thought Courier right here, this thing. All right, so Henry Lime is then going to move up and finish his turn. Now, Henry Lime's ability is that the Immortals cannot recruit adjacent to him. So you cannot use that to recruit. Okay. Cool.
A little rude, but...
Well, I saw you, there's books here and books here, so I thought maybe you might be trying that. Okay, then the second action I'm going to do is actually use Bill Falls. So Bill Falls is down over here. And Bill Falls is going to move... Oh, wait, what do I... I can move two movements. I can go twice. So, or only orthogonally, by the way. Lizzy's Immortals can move diagonally. That's really annoying. Have you visited the Dream Bus? So Bill Falls is going to ask if the recruiter has visited the Dream Bus. Because, aha! There it is. All right, so...
Oh no, 2 spaces next to each other. How did she do that?
Nope. I know. Okay, so this is good. So this is either 1 and 2 or 1 and 2, and you, because you're going the way that... Okay, I got this. So now I just got to ask about one of those to figure out what time it was. If I were you, though... Oh, what would Lizzy do? See, that's the thing. I don't know what Lizzy would do, or else I would probably beat her more at this game. But either way, that's my 2 actions. So I can't do anything else.
Okay, so now we go to 7.
So now we go to 7 o'clock. So Lizzy will make another movement on her board. And you may also move them Immortal. Reminder that Henry Lime stops that. Oof, the game's afoot. Oh wow, Matt Kent is watching. That is amazing. I'm kind of geeking out a little bit. That's super cool. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, I've moved.
You made your movement to 7? All right, so now I have to activate the other 2 agents. So I have 4 agents. I do 2, and then I do 2.
I'm opting not to move an Immortal.
You're not moving an Immortal.
You just jumped right in saying that you were like gonna go.
I'm sorry.
That was also part of my turn, but I am opting not.
Well, you're still your turn. Okay, so I need to ask about...
You don't need to ask that anymore.
I need to... Okay, so this is Dusty. Dusty has a free action in which I can move another rogue agent an extra space for each recruitment card that I've found. That is another action called Push and Shakedown. That'll come up later, which I'm not there yet. But Lizzy, have you visited the Idea Garden? This is the Idea Garden. Okay. Have you visited that?
Anywhere?
Anytime, anywhere. Which, hold on. I need to say what I've asked about. So I've asked about that, and I asked you about the Dream Bus. So I want to do that. Now, these are, I cannot remember the name for them. They are memory tokens or ways that I can mark on the map so that I can find her trail. Okay, so, all right, this is good. I'm going to say at some point she went this way. So this could be a lot.
Oh my goodness, the path that I've laid out, she's taken that path, guys. Oh my goodness, he's a genius.
You know what I meant. Like, I think you're going this way. I don't know. I think you want that mind slip. I think that's what you want. Gosh dang. All right. Oh so I asked about that. All right. So I'm coming 1, 2 down. Have you visited the... Hold on. What would be better to ask? I got to get down this way. But I also wouldn't mind having something up in that area.
Just wants to do everything.
I do.
All at once.
You know what? I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to ask you about the Thought Shield Umbrella. Have you visited a Thought Shield Umbrella? Essentially, did you do this? Did you do this? You sneaky? Sneaky sneak? Ah, she did! No! I'm gonna ask again. Okay. Gosh. Alright, well that's my actions. Hold on. Oh, do I want to use it now? No, I don't. Okay, so I have this ally. I can use this ally once as a during an ask, and if I use it, it's a one-time effect. But you have to place a step token on every space that I'm asking about. So if I would have used this for the Thought Umbrellas, you would have to put one on every Thought Umbrella that you've passed through. but I think it's too early to use that. All right,
Okay.
so
End of 7. How many have I recruited?
hold on. Let me make my note here.
Okay.
So I asked you about the thought umbrellas. So
Mhm.
yes. All right, now I got to get down there and I need to reveal those. Okay, so what's your?
I have not gotten any recruits between 6 and 7.
Hold on. No. Oh, you didn't get any recruits during 6 or 7. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yep, I did not get any.
So hold on one second. Let me think about this.
They're
So
called mental note tokens.
mental note tokens. Thank you.
He
So
says instead of just a check mark, put 1 through 6, so those spaces must be
Oh.
on 1 through 6 for my board.
there you go. Yeah. That's
Stop
even better.
helping him. Thank
That's
you.
even better. Help me be a good sleuth, a good detective, a good rogue agent.
Mhm.
There we go. That's how you do it. I usually just do check marks, and I know that I've asked about that, but putting a number is smart. Maybe that's why I've not beat her. And then I asked you about the idea garden, and that was also 1 through 6.
Okay, now we're gonna go to 8.
Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna go to 8. So go ahead and make your 8th movement. But I'm gonna think out loud while you're doing this because during her first 5 movements, remember she found 3 of her recruits. So that means among these, 3 of these doesn't help me out any. Not yet. Especially because she didn't recruit any during that last round. No, Jay, Lizzy did not get any recruits
I know,
during
I
6 or 7.
literally already
Oh,
answered
okay.
that.
I didn't see that's what you were answering. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You made your 8th
My
movement.
8th movement.
All right.
That's
So first thing we're gonna do is Henry
Oh,
Limes.
wait.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Oh, immortals. I'm sorry. Did you want to move an immortal?
No.
You're good. All right. So Henry Lime's coming down, and we are going to reveal, and we're gonna ask you at what time did you see the idea gardens? When did you visit the idea gardens?
I reckon it was about 4 o'clock.
About 4 o'clock. Are you positive about that?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Mind like a steel trap. I don't forget anything.
You also should have it written down.
I do dumb down.
All right, so there's the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. That through deduction. That would be the 4th space that Lizzy entered.
So rude.
That way I don't have to waste time going down and revealing these. Now, that might pay off, it may not, but I think at this point, that is very likely that that's, thumbs up. So then, what I need to do is figure out where we went next. Oh, the idea garden. I asked you about the thought umbrellas. I don't want to forget about that. That was 1 through 7. So that was 1 through 7. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, it asks you about the thought umbrellas or the pool. Oh man. Did you go through any monks?
He says it's so funny. The observation monks? Did I observe
monks?
the observation
I don't know. I'm not
monks?
asking. That's not my action. I'm thinking out loud. I feel like I should be wearing I need my sleuthing. I need a magnifying glass and all sorts of stuff.
I need the Jeopardy theme song right now.
Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. I'll take my turn. Maybe.
I mean, this is not supposed to be a super long game.
Alright, we're going to move 1. And I'm going to ask you if you have seen any of the confusion idols.
Confusion idols?
This is a confusion idol. Right here. Oh, can you see it? There it is on the screen.
The confusion idols and I have not met yet.
Let's see. You've not met the confusion idols.
I have not.
Not met the confusion idols. Okay. So 1 through 8 is a no. So we've not done that. I'll just do a check mark, Jay. He asked about colors.
Mm-hmm.
A check mark would be confirmed and an X is unconfirmed. But I feel good about my hunch, so there you go. An X means that it's an unconfirmed guess. And a check mark means that it has been confirmed. So then I'll go over here and put an X there. That should work just fine. All right, those are my 2 actions.
Okay, 9. Okay, guys. What is she doing?
I don't know. And then tell me how many recruits you found.
Since the last time?
Yeah. Well, no, during this round,
I know.
because your 9th movement would be.
My last time saying
Mhm.
I have. I found 1.
Found 1. Wow, you're playing the slow. You're playing the slow long con here.
Any hints?
Dang, you're not even using your immortal. I mean, you are using your immortals, but you're also like.
I'm not using them because I don't want to give you too many cards because I don't want you to take them away from me. So yeah, I am on the precipice of using them, but I'm gonna wait for the opportune moment.
I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna do push and shake down.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, push and shake down.
Okay.
So what happens is on the push and the shakedown action, I get to push an immortal on my space to an orthogonally adjacent space. I'm gonna push him over there. Oh wait, that's not me. I mean, that is me. That's you. We're gonna push you over there. All right. And then there's a shakedown. I get to name a feature. If it matches one of the features that you're trying to recruit, you have to reveal it and give it to me, and you can no longer recruit from that that feature.
It'd be really rude if you did that.
It would be very rude. But I'm going to ask you. I think, basically, if this is 1 through 4, and you got 3 people in this first one, none of these repeat, which is unfortunate. So it could be any of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a total shot in the dark. But I need to just take a shot in the dark on this one. I'm gonna say that you're looking for the Faraday Mind Tree. The Mind Tree.
Ha! No.
No. All right. So the Mind Tree is not one of Lizzy's recruitment cards. Okay. Next action, I'm going to go. I gotta find your trail. And you said you hadn't gone to any of these, so you didn't go this way, which means you went this way, or you did go through the temple. Man, but from the temple, you could go exit and literally anywhere. But it's okay. So we're going to go here, and we're going to ask you about the Flux Coffee Shop. Have you visited any Flux Coffee Shops? This is 1 through 9. Coffee shops.
Are you like trying to get me to place it in a certain spot?
Yeah. All right.
Goodness.
So you went to a coffee shop 1 through 9. That's my actions.
Okay,
So now you make your 10th move. Oh my gosh, this game is like so tense. I hate not knowing where you are. It just messes with my mind. It's like
that's
a total mind screw. I know, and that's why I love this game. I love games like this. I enjoy hidden movement games. Hunt for the Ring, Fury of Dracula, Letters from Whitechapel, Scotland Yard. But this one is just so tight and quick, but still has that same mentality of like the tension of like, where are you? And like the whole puzzle game of asking you about,
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm not, but I am.
Okay.
Hey, Michael Petrie, what's up, Mike? Good to see you. It was nice to hang out with you a little bit at PAX East. Had a good time over there. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, we are just streaming to YouTube now. And thanks for coming over. Hopefully you found the link.
Okay. I have moved. And I will...
Oh, yeah, that's true. I could do that.
Here. I am going to move my immortal. I will go here and recruit 1.
You're going to recruit
from
off
the Subversion bookstore.
The Subversion
so
bookstore.
we're going to put that up there.
All right.
At the top.
Tippity top. Tippy top. And...
Yes!
Oh!
Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to happen, and it did. Yes.
That's just rude. That is just rude. Yeah, Jay. So here's, I'm gonna talk real quick about what Jay said in the comments, and then about why I'm not doing that. So Jay talked about where you can make. I'm not sure. Refresh the page. Okay, yeah, we're good. I just refreshed this. Looks like we're back now.
Excellent connection.
Excellent connection. Sorry about that, folks. Apologize. Can you just comment and let them know to just refresh the page? All right, so I just asked about coffee houses, and I also need to ask about. So I just moved that player. I've not done this player, so now I need to. Where did you go from there? So 1, 2. I'm gonna do. Have you
the
been?
Page game says, I think my advantage is function and they took us down.
It's true. They did take us down. They were really, really concerned. Okay, the books. Have you been to the Subversion bookstore? Have you visited the Subversion bookstore? Okay, so that's gonna
If I
be.
run out of these tokens.
I will need to. You might. I need to start revealing them. So I think that's 7. Well, it's your turn because
Okay.
I've activated. Yeah, I've activated both my characters. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that would be 7. So I don't need these anymore. I'm gonna take these off the board so I can reuse them. I've got 4, 5, 6, and that's 7. You're gonna now moving into your 11th move. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 7. And then how many recruits are you gonna have after this?
I've added 2 recruits. I can also. I'm going to move the Immortal.
Okay. And you made 2 more recruits?
I've made 2 more recruits. Okay. Yep.
Yes. Now that I'm going to put more confusion idols. So 1 through 8, they have not been to this confusion idol. They've not been to that confusion idol. They also. So I know that they didn't go this route because of that. And then there's another confusion idol over here that they haven't gone to. So I know they haven't been over here yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 through 8, that doesn't mean. Well, I asked you on the. Wait, you could have made your 7th, 8th, 9th move there, which means you could have been to another confusion idol. So what I'm going to do now is activate and ask you about the confusion idol. Have you visited a confusion idol? Please say yes.
I have not had the pleasure.
You have not had the pleasure of visiting a confusion idol? 1 through 11. Interesting. Very interesting.
Are you confused?
No. I just need to think about this for a second. I think that actually helps me more than anything. Because that means you did not go this way, you went this way. We went from 7. I have all of these. We're good.
You ready?
Now you're moving into your 12th movement.
I am. I'm going to Mind Slip. So here's my token.
Alright, so your Mind Slip is going to let you move orthogonally up to 2 spaces away. We have excellent connection. I don't know why YouTube wants to decide to not.
Because we're talking about
because we were just talking about how great it was, and yeah, that's what's going on. Now it's like, forget you guys. Freaking YouTube. You mind slipped on. What did you do with the token?
I handed it to you.
Okay, so you mind slipped on 12. I need to keep that there. That reminds me. So from 11, you mind slipped to your 12th location. YouTube is not receiving that video to maintain smooth. Okay. There's buffering. Don't know why. How is it not receiving? No idea what's going on here, YouTube. we're saying how awesome YouTube is, and then all of a sudden it wants to just completely crap out on us. Well, that means we're going to be doing another stream of this weekend, probably, because that's annoying. All right. So I need to find your
Jay
trail.
says your notation is driving me crazy in a funny way. It's funny how everyone uses the token or the mental note tokens differently.
In a different way.
Yeah.
It may not be the best way, of course.
Oh, I moved. Have you gone yet?
No, I have not done anything.
I was going to.
Were you gonna move an immortal?
Yeah. So I'll move up there and
to
I
the
will
thought garden, and you're gonna claim the thought garden.
Yep.
So.
Or idea garden. Sorry.
The idea garden. Yeah.
Oh look, umbrellas. Hey, you asked about umbrellas.
Asked about both of those.
This has been so good for me.
Both of those I already asked about. It's just like another.
I love it.
Another shot to the.
I love it.
To the face.
Shot to the heart.
And you're too late. Exactly how I feel. Ah, you have just eluded me. I've been on your trail this whole time. Now you didn't mind slip off that one, right?
I haven't used that mindset yet. No.
Okay, I'm just making sure because you would have had to have announced it.
I would have had to announce it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I have not. I used the one I started with, obviously, because I'm not going to tell you if I've been there or not.
My goodness, where did you go? I'm so lost. All right, so when were you here? I'm gonna reveal that. So I'm taking the reveal action, and you're gonna tell me what hour you were there. What hour were you there?
1 o'clock.
You were there at 1? 1?
1 o'clock was our started. He totally just assumed and ran with it, and that was not gonna help him at all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy moly. Okie dokie.
You just were like, okay, she obviously went this way, and it
hey,
must have been in this direction.
I fell down the rabbit trail of.
And it worked beautifully for me.
Wow. And that is why you have to. Hold on a second. Yeah, why you have to reveal these locations, because then you start looking like a fool with his pants on the ground.
Oh no, Jason Miller has shown up.
Uh-oh. Maybe he'll fix the stream. Here we are, like, talking about how awesome YouTube is. And then it goes and it, like, freaking destroys the stream. Alright. Well, now that my plan has been twisted upside down, I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, and let me think about my plan. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did activate him asking about what time you were there. Then I need to move. So I'm gonna go 1, 2. Okay. And then I'm now going to ask you about the torches. Have you visited? No. I'm going to ask you. Let me move first. Okay, hold on. This changes everything. So 3. I have the idea garden, and I have the subversion books, which means that wasn't what it was. Which means it was the monks. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will do that. I'll go 1, 2. Have you visited any of the observation monks? Yes.
Can I go here? There's not one there yet.
Yeah, you can do that. Based on the rules, technically.
Fine.
That was a stupid question to ask. Although that's an interesting note. I've already confirmed that you were there. Can you place a mental, like a step token? Technically, you did already go there. Jay, I'll have to answer that question. I'm sure you can answer that question in the comments. Gosh, dang it! This is so frustrating, and I love it. Why can't I find you? Oh my gosh.
Okay. 13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
Don't.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you looked at it like this. Like,
Well-
I didn't see it, but like, I could see all your scribbles everywhere. I have no idea where you are, but don't do that. Oh man. Jay
just
said he
gonna
tried
go.
to help me earlier. It's
Derek
okay.
is stubborn.
It's okay. I probably just wasn't paying attention. That's probably the more accurate statement, is that I just wasn't paying attention.
Okay, and then I will move this immortal here, and then I will give you.
The umbrella?
Yeah, well, hang on. I will give you this to move a second one.
Oh. Oh.
So move here. So yes, I will take an umbrella.
Now you're doing the umbrella. I got you. So you chose to move another.
The thought shield umbrella.
The thought shield umbrella. And
So I
now
gave him
we've
this
got
piece of
there's the
information.
confusion idols now.
Oh, look.
Okay.
So you've not found any of my cards?
No,
yet?
I haven't.
Normally you have like one or two.
I know, and that's killing me because I have no idea what you found. Like the problem is that you didn't find as many
And I
recruits
told
in the
you
first round.
I did that purposefully though.
I know. And it's been harder for me to find out where you are. I don't want to see it.
I know you don't. I'm not.
I
trying.
don't wanna see
I
it.
don't want you to see it either. The marker is not no fun today.
Here, there's a whole nother marker right here.
Full another marker, not
An entire one
I
you
got
can
it.
use.
It works. It's good.
Have you visited any of the collective mind pools? You can't say this one.
Not that you don't already know about.
Not that I don't already. So no. You've
So
never
no.
been to
The
others?
answer is no.
Okay, so that means 1 through, and I'm out of these tokens. So now I need to think about. So 1 through 11, you hadn't gone through any. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the confusion idols back. And 1 through, what is that, 13? Oh, Jay. Jay, why you gotta make me feel even worse? I found you on 7. I revealed the
literally
step
did.
token for turn 7 on turn 7. Oh my gosh.
I
Y'all are
know.
just gotta make me feel even worse.
But you asked about the bus, right?
Oh,
Was
no, I asked about the coffee house or something. I don't know. I found
Oh
you.
yeah, you did. But I could have said that one, but I told him where I was because I figured he would.
Because
You would
yeah, I
reverse
would go
it.
that way, and that was a
Because
perfect
why would I
strategy.
say where I am exactly? Like,
Son of a gun.
okay, you ready?
No, you need to chill. I still have 2 actions. You need to just chill out.
I'm totally chill.
I am like,
I'm so chill, Dave.
my wheels are spinning so hard right now. Well, obviously you've not been up there. You are over here right now. I know you're over here. And I don't know how to find you. All right. I need to see if you've been to any other. All right. When were you here? I'm gonna reveal this token. What hour were you in this location?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay, that makes sense. So I've got that confirmed, which means I have your path up to 8 o'clock, which is really behind, but it is what it is. So from there, go ahead. Make your 14th movement. I'm not going to find you. Gosh dang it. I screwed up so hard in the beginning. I mean, I'm still going to try, and I still think I can do it, but man.
Okay, and then I will move. I'm gonna have to figure it out.
So you're making your 14th movement now.
Yes. Okay.
Jay's telling me not to take away the confusion idols, but I only have 3 tokens left. I need to take something off the board.
Okay.
And it's like the confusion idols were something I had asked about 4 turns ago, and the pools were earlier. Like, I can also take this one off, so I can have this back to use.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
you
take
could
this
take
one
the
off.
tree one off and just be like, you know that I don't.
Oh
have that
yeah,
one.
that's true. Because I know what's out here. I can take that one back. I need these. The resource management is killing me. All right. Have you been to any of these hallucinogenic torches here? Where's the other? You've not been here, so I can take this one back. You've not been. Where's the other one at? 1,
2, 3,
4. There's a 5th one somewhere.
5.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay,
4,
so I've
5.
already got
You
them
already
all.
have them all.
Have you visited any of the C4 K9 assassination dogs?
No.
You've not visited any of the K9 C4 assassination dogs. So you've not been here. You've not been here. You've not been
There and there.
here. You've not been up there.
Mm-hmm.
And you've not been to the... Or you have
I
been to
have
that
been there,
one,
but
yeah.
I mean, I've already told you I've been there.
Yeah. Okay. So... I know, you mind slipped. You haven't been here, so you could have mind slipped from there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 8, 9, 10, 11. No. 8, 9, 10. Oh, how did I do that? Just trying to piece this piece together. 9, 10, 11. No, you haven't been there. You had to have 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's where you are. It's your turn. So make your 15th movement.
Okay.
I have to go all in on this, like, and then tell me how many you've recruited. Like, I have to go.
I'm moving this immortal. That gives me 1, and I've recruited 1.
You got it?
I got it.
Oh my goodness! Hold on one second. I was right, wasn't I? You were right here on 14.
Nope. I've not been to that space.
You've not been to that space? Okay, hold on one second. For those of you who are watching, Lizzy recruited off her immortal for the confusion idol. So you got this, and then
Where's the other
you
one?
were
Okay.
able to.
It's here.
Yeah. So you
Confusion
got the
idol.
confusion
Yeah, I know.
idol, and then you moved to recruit
Mhm.
during that round.
Okay, do you know what any of my cards are?
Oh my gosh, you ran circles around me today. Oh my gosh, like seriously.
You were so close to getting where I was, though. You were so close.
But I didn't know that. Like that's why this game. I
know.
love seeing the end
The
of
whole
where
game, he
you
was
are.
like right on my tail, but he was moving backwards and I was moving
Oh,
forward.
we literally passed each other in the crowd. I'm so frustrated
Okay,
because I
when
was
you
doing
said I was right
so
here,
well.
you
Hold
were
on,
so close.
I got this. Like, I have what I need to know where you are.
Okay, where am I?
Because I have, look at all the stuff that I have, like, pieced together. Like, you started here at 1.
Mhm.
You went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
Okay? So we know you were here on the 8th turn.
Mhm.
And then you moved 3 more,
Mhm.
then you mind slipped. So from here, I think you went 1. Oh, you can't mind slip through that, so that's the other thing. So from this space,
Mhm.
1, 2, so 8, 9, 10, 11,
Mhm.
12.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, you used the temple.
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh, guys. I was so... You went through me.
I did.
You are right here, or you're right here. You are in one of these 2 spaces, because here's what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, mind slip. So this is 12, 13, 14, and 15 is in one of these surrounding spaces.
Which one, though?
Oh my gosh.
Can you guess what I had, what I was going after?
No, I have no idea what you were trying to get. Like, the fact that you did not recruit that many in the first 6 rounds killed me. Okay. The bird.
The bus.
The bus, the dream bus, and the billboard, the subliminal billboard.
I was here.
My gosh.
That's where I ended. So you can kind of see my board. He did a pretty good job. If he had remembered going into the temple instead of going there, because I can go in diagonally.
I forgot about the temple. I honestly did forget about the temple, and I think that's
probably
really important for players to be elusive.
I knew I could use my immortal, so I could get 1 off that, and then I only had 1 left, and I had 1, 2, 3. So as long as he really couldn't have stopped me at that point anyway.
Freaking love this game. I freaking love this game. I was so close the whole time.
What really saved me was you thinking I went that way instead of coming down. Because you were so certain. I knew I could continue moving this way, and you would be, like, off on that track. And I could still tell you, oh yeah, I was there. Like,
so here's the thing. Yeah, you could play it off. Like, here's the thing. Here's why I think you went this way, because it makes sense using the mayhem as, like, a wall, which is what you did. You just went the other way, which is what I would have done, too. Like, using this wall and using, because you can't move through the mayhem. Like, when I found you, I can't believe I found you right here, and that's where you were located. Like, that is incredible.
To be fair, I didn't have to tell you that's where I was.
Well, no, you don't have to say anything, because I have to capture in order to be able to
I know,
get you.
But I could have told you I was here, or I had been there.
You could have done that,
I made the calculated risk to tell you exactly where I was, knowing you wouldn't know I was there.
Actually, the fact that you placed it here and not here saved you, because I would have put together this was a string, and I think you were moving this way. Because it would have been 4 here, 2 in a string. I think I might have seen you coming this way.
So it was a calculated risk, but for me it paid off. But this was definitely the closest game we've ever had.
Every time we've played this, it keeps getting closer.
I know. So he's going to get me one of these times. And also,
one day I will win.
We were literally 1 turn away from me winning anyway of just outlasting him.
Oh, my word.
If I can get to 4 o'clock, or 1600. So.
Oh, you're right. So, Jay's talking about 2 recruits. Look at the 2 spaces, so I can see what 11, you're recruiting off of. Things. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't put these together. Where you moved.
And I got 2 things, yeah.
Dang it.
Because normally what he does is he guesses a bunch of things and he takes those off the board for me so I can't
No. I make calculated guesses.
Well, calculated guesses, and he's correct. So he takes 1 or 2 things off the board for me, so then I really have to use my immortals to recruit in addition to moving my person. And so in the beginning of the game, I really calculatedly did not use my immortals, because in the first game, I definitely used them way too much. Yeah. And I almost didn't do as much recruiting with my person. I was just like going heavy immortals.
But I think this is definitely the best hidden movement game that I've played.
This is all I want.
It just plays so quick.
It plays so good. And it's so concise.
The thing is, it's incredible what Jay and Sin have done in keeping us at 60 minutes, but not removing any of the strategy of a hidden movement game. Like, that is a feat in and of itself. So, very, very awesome.
Yeah. The double symbols are just brilliant. I love it.
Congrats to the team over there. Really excited about what you guys have done. So, anyways.
Yep. Thank you so much for joining us. Meet us back here tomorrow night.
Yes,
and we'll
tomorrow night we'll play
Mint Control.
Mint Control. All right, everybody. See you later.
Bye.